we come now to Janine Booth. Hi there. She's a rail worker. She's served on the RMT exec and a campaigner for disability rights. Her recent poetry collection was called Mostly Hating Tories. And with Attila the Stockbroker, they recently put together a collection called Coronaverse, which I can see there. I recommend you immediately rush out and buy a copy. So I believe you're going to do us a poem, Janine?
I'm going to do you a few poems if that was all right.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Too long. I'll keep to my 7-minute limit. Okay, so let's start off with one about a principle that served us well in 1911 and has served us well ever since and will continue to serve us well so long as we keep emphasizing it to people. This is called the 11th commandment. I'd rather go to prison or be given a huge fine, or have cosmetic surgery from Dr. Frankenstein, sit through a boring lecture on interior design. Yes, I'd rather do most anything than cross a picket line. I'd rather scratch my itches with a prickly porcupine, or spend the night in darkest woods where evil stars align, de-skin my legs with sandpaper and wade through lakes of brine. Yes, I'd rather drown in vats of rats than cross a picket line. I'd rather drink a cocktail made of sweat and turpentine, or live beneath a spiky hedge in Lower Liechtenstein, lie face down in the middle of an open cast coal mine. Yes, I'd rather eat stale camel's feet than cross a picket line. I'd rather be like Tarzan and go swinging from a vine, or jump off that big bridge and then go swimming in the Tyne, bathe naked with piranhas in the Hyde Park Serpentine. Yes, I'd rather lose my other eye than cross a picket line. I'd rather rub a massive turd and try to make it shine, or roll some poo in super glue and stick it to my spine, invest my lot in Enron stock and watch its sharp decline. Yes, I'd rather go to hell and back than cross a picket line. I'd rather face the rising storm of 1939, or have my photo taken standing by a turn right sign, pretend to have the time of day for Michael Heseltine. Yes, I'd rather have my nails pulled out than cross a picket line. I'd rather take a solemn pledge to never drink more wine, or place my genitalia in the mouth of a dead swine, become a shadow minister, then naff off and resign. Yes, I'd rather wipe the barrel's arse than cross a picket line. I'd rather turn my bedroom into a Justin Bieber shrine, or use an off-peak travel card at 9:25. Send Ian Duncan Smith a secret scented Valentine. But I'd never, no, not ever, ever cross a picket line. Thank you very much. Okay.
That was totally classic.
Here's a little quick 4-liner that I wrote.
No, we need more.
Yeah, there's more to come. Here's a quick 4-liner that I wrote during a Poetry on the Picket Line gig on Thursday night, where we raised a good chunk of money for the 2 PCS disputes that Mark was talking about earlier. 4-liner, it's called Know Your Enemy. It goes like this: to see the roots of poverty, the plight of the have-nots, don't look at little dinghies, but at massive super yachts. There you go, told you it was a little snippet. Okay, so people have quite rightly drawn the parallels between the state violence against the Llanelli strikers and the state violence that's led to the Black Lives Matter movement. And yeah, this is a very good opportunity to oppose all kinds of state violence, whether it's against Black people in America, whether it's against historical strikes in Britain, whether it's against striking workers now in Belarus. But I wrote this poem this year about in response to the death of the murder of George Floyd. Is called Bearing Down. The white power cap on the top of the head of the cop, with his knee on the neck of the man on the floor by the passenger door, who said, "Please, I can't breathe." And a call for his mum, stopped responding, went numb, but still bore the knee on his neck and the weight and the hate of the cop who still wouldn't stop. The weight of the state bears down on the neck of the blacks and the poor and the natives, the law which claims to be fair, take aims without care. Justice, a farce based on race and on class. Thank you very much. I shall do one more. And Tim has done me a favour by already plugging this book. I'm going to plug this book as well. It is called Corona Verses. I'll put a link in the chat and in the comments on Facebook where you can buy it from, which is my online web shop. It's £8 for the printed one. It's less for the ebook. And all your pounds go to We Shall Overcome, which is a fantastic solidarity project fighting austerity under the slogan, a raised fist and a helping hand. And there's lots of really good poems on it, including poets in it, including Rhoda. Hello, Rhoda, she's in it, and I'm in it as well. And this is one of my 2 poems that's in it, so I'll leave you with this one, because isn't it funny this year, now we've got a pandemic, that the ideologues of the free market have gone a little bit quiet, because they kind of seem to suddenly not be against state intervention anymore, because it's a bit hard to pull that one off at the moment. So this is in response to that, and it's called Wherefore Art Thou Capitalism? No one's saying leave it to the market. No one's claiming competition's key, that stockbrokers will lead us from the darkness. No one's sneering now at stuff for free. No one says that laissez-faire will sort it. No one argues we'll be saved by greed. None contend just those who can afford it should get the test and get the care they need. No one says we need more speculators. No one's calling care workers unskilled. No one waits for private ventilators. No one thinks compassion should be billed. No one says the rich should keep their fortunes instead of sharing wealth for common good. No one says they wouldn't pool resources to help the sick and frightened if they could. No one says it's fine to charge your damnedest. Supply will match demand and set the prices. No one says that mutual aid is madness. No one trusts a banker in a crisis. So where are Adam Smith and Milton Friedman? Where's triumphant capitalism hiding? Where's the wealth of nations when you need them? Tell the stock exchanges when you find them. But keep your guard for when this crisis passes. And profit praisers raise their voice anew. When corporate beggars claim their place as masters, remember, solidarity got us through. Tell them that we won't come back to serve them. Tell them profit damages our health. We'll share the riches, for we all deserve them, and build a democratic Commonwealth. Goodbye, solidarity. Enjoy the rest of the event.